In today's video, let us see how to approach and solve case study type questions. So in CBSE Math, we have section E, which is typically the last section, which has case study type problems. So one detailed question will be given. In fact, only the question looks very big, but it will be fairly simple only. Even here, there is so much given unwanted data in the question that just makes the student get a little overwhelmed. But if you just break down, it has several subdivisions and each one normally leads to the other, or it is in and around centered around the same topic. So this is one such example. Let us see how to do it. So it talks about a grade 9 trip to Red Fort, and the picture is shown so that you could relate to the figures here. So they're saying this is the Red Fort, which has two cylindrical shaped pillars, which are this, and on top of it each has a hemispherical dome. So this is a cylinder, this is a cylinder, there is a dome on top of this, a dome on top of this, and then in between them there are 7 smaller domes, which are 1, 2, 3, 4, each one of these. So part 1 asks us how much cloth material will be required to cover the two big domes, each of radius 2.5. So the amount or the cloth material needed would typically be the curved surface area of the hemisphere. So CSA of a hemisphere, the formula is 2 pi r squared. We have two such domes. So 2 domes CSA would be 2 into this, which is 4 pi r squared. They have specifically asked us to take pi as 22 by 7. So 4 into 22 by 7 into 2.5 into 2.5. So then we are not going to use a calculator and only rely on our calculation. We must try to simplify it as much as possible. 2.5 into 4 would give us a 10. 10 into 2.5 would again give us a 25. So 25 into 22 by 7 would be the simplest we can get to. 550 by 7, which is 78.57. So 78.57 meters squared, since that's the area approximated to 78.6 can be done. Now subdivision 2 asks us the formula for the volume of a cylindrical pillar. So this directly tests your knowledge of the various formulas in mensuration. Cylinder volume we all know is pi r squared h. So naturally this one. Now just take another color for the next subdivision. Part 3, subdivision 3 asks us the lateral surface area. Lateral means side. Here the height of the pillar is given to be 7 and the radius is 1.4. The pillars are still cylindrical. Lateral surface area for a cylinder is actually curved surface area, which is 2 pi RH. They are asking two such pillars. So for two pillars, it would be 4 pi RH. 4 into 22 by 7 into 1.4 into 7. The 7 and 7 will conveniently get cancelled. What we are left is a 88 into 1.4, which is 123.2 meters squared. So this is the answer. Now for part 4, let me take another color again so that you are able to see the distinction. Volume of hemisphere is asked and the radius of the base given. Okay. Now for a hemisphere, volume is 2 by 3 pi r cube. So 2 by 3 into 22 by 7 into this. Now this is a 44 by 3 into 1 7 gets cancelled with the 3.5. So 1 7s are 7, 0.5 we will get. So 0.5 into 3.5 squared. Let us see what this comes to. So 3.5 squared is a 12.25 into 44 into 0.5 divided by 3. That gives us 89.83 approximately. This is meter cube, which is volume. So we can see that this is the option there. Now coming to the last part, let me clear this portion because all this is just extra information which is not really needed. So I am clearing the first part also. That gives me enough space to do the last subdivision. Let us see how to do it. What does the last subdivision really say? The ratio of the sum of the volume of two hemispheres. So let me just put this up here. Okay. I'm putting it up here. And let us see how to do it. Ratio of the sum of the volume of two hemispheres of radius 1 centimeter each, the volume of a sphere of radius 2. So first, volume of hemisphere is 2 by 3 pi r cube. Now the radius is 1 centimeter, which literally means 2 by 3 pi. We have two such hemispheres. So volume of two hemispheres will be 2 into, which is 4 by 3 pi centimeter cube. There is a reason I have not expanded pi because it's a ratio. So when we divide, there will be pi in the sphere's volume formula also. They will get cancelled with each other. So this, keep it apart. Let me clear this. Now volume of sphere, formula we know is 4 by 3 pi r cube. So it says volume of a sphere of radius 2. So 4 by 3 pi into 2 cube, which is 2 cube is 8. 8 fours are 32 pi by 3 centimeter cube. They are asking the ratio of the sum of volumes of two hemispheres to this. So the ratio will be 4 by 3 pi divided by a 32 by 3 pi. Basically, this and this will get cancelled. Pi and pi will get cancelled. 4 by 32 when simplified gives 1:8. So this will be the answer. 1:8 will be the answer for the fifth subdivision. I hope that was helpful. I will see you all in another video. Thank you.